Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Charles, this is OG Adventures. We're in my living room today and I want to discuss camping pillows. If you camp out of your car or your truck, you might bring whatever you have at home. But if you're backpacking or you're camping off your motorcycle, you're gonna wanna consider pillows that are both lighter and a lot easier to pack. I have 3 to show you, and I promise these are not it, although they could probably do the trick if I was out of my car. These are models that are readily available online or in retail establishments, and they're quite popular in the market. I accumulate these and I try different ones. Nobody sent me these to try. I just bought these 3 pillows and I've been using them for a bit, and I figured I would tell you what I think. The first one, if we get right into it, is the Summiteros Deluxe Premium or Premium Deluxe pillow. Sounds quite nice. It's $85 Canadian right now. This is July 2022, and it's 6.9 ounces in weight without the stuff sack, okay? Which doesn't weigh anything anyways. When it's packed, it's 4.7 inches and it's 3.9 inches high, and it's about 2 inches high. Now that'll obviously vary depending on your skill level to pack this thing, but even when it's packed, you can press it up against something in your pack and it's really not a big deal. Let me unzip this and show you what it looks like inside. And I will blow it up for you, I promise. It's quite sizable, like you'll notice. It's 23.5 inches wide. It's 16 inches in height. And once I blow it up here in a second, it's 5.5 inches in loft. I'll show you the valve before I blow it up. This is a really popular valve that Sea to Summit really likes using on a lot of their items. And if you bought another one of their products that has, for example, their sleeping pad, which I will give you a review of a little bit later on, it comes with its own kind of stuff sack that doubles as an air pump. And the valve attachment is on the end of that bag. So for example, if you're finished blowing up your sleeping pad and you want to blow up your pillow, then you can just go ahead and do that. You take the top part of the valve off like so, and if you keep pulling, there's another area, there's another section with another tab here that you can keep pulling, and that lets you access the entirety of the hole here for air. So obviously, I'm not gonna blow into that because all the air will come out. So I'll leave the middle bit of the valve in there, and then you can access the valve. Let me blow this up for you. Okay, that was 5 breaths and it's blown up to just about how much I wanted. Obviously I used my face this time. I didn't feel like getting all, the bag out just for this application. If you're gonna use your mouth to blow this up though, once you release all the air, leave the valve open for a bit so all of the condensation from your breaths has a chance to dry out, so you don't, over time, promote the accumulation of mold and stuff like that in there. You want to keep this dry. So again, you release all the air and you dry that off. You're going to be tempted to sleep on the gray side, which is the other side of the pillow, obviously, because this might be annoying to sleep on. Pros and cons. I like the size. I like the loft. I like that it's also easy to adjust once it's blown up, because again, you can just remove the top side of the valve and you have access to a little button here. If I do it for you, see how it deflates like this? If I just press on that button, you can just get some air out and really fine tune and adjust how you want the firmness of the pillow to be as you want it, really no problem. Cons, it's a bit noisy. It feels a little bit like a balloon if you sleep on it. The baffling inside is not very good. And just for myself, really, I have facial hair, and this material, the material they picked to line the sleeping side, or whatever the side I sleep on most of the time, kind of catches up against my beard, and it's a bit Velcro-y, and it's annoying to roll around in. So I want to say that this is a passing grade, like maybe a 6 out of 10, and for $85, I feel there are better options. You might really enjoy this pillow, and if you do, good on you. Leave me a comment, let me know. It's good, not great, not my favorite. Moving on. This is another popular one, maybe less so with backpackers. This is the Thermarest compressible pillow. I have this in size medium to show you. This is not it. What you do is you unpack it like so, and it stuffs kind of into itself. Now I haven't opened this up in a little while because as you can imagine, or as I'll tell you, I guess, I don't really use this pillow as intended, and I'll let you know why in a second. I try to let this fluff up. Now in here is foam, kind of repurposed old mattress foam or old pillow foam, or I don't know. If you kind of poke at it, you'll kind of figure out what I'm talking about texture-wise if you find one in a store. It's $35 to $50 depending on what size you buy. So, you know, obviously the smaller ones are a little bit cheaper. I can't tell you what it's like packed in terms of dimensions because, again, it packs into itself and it's quite large. It's 18 inches wide. This is the medium. It's 13 inches high, and it's gonna give you about 6 inches of loft, but as you can see, like, it doesn't hold its loft very well. As intended, I don't care for it, honestly, just because it packs way too big. I'm off my motorcycle most of the time when I'm camping, and for me, weight isn't as big of a deal as pack size. I need stuff that, you know, stuffs into the bottom of my bags more than I need them to be light, really. You can sleep on either side. Pros and cons. Pro, it's cheap. I guess it's lofty. Cons, I don't know, the stuff sack, you know, obviously it's like a kangaroo thing, it stuffs into itself. You might find it annoying against your face. You might find that toggle annoying against your face. This side's not too nice to sleep on, so you're gonna wanna sleep on this side anyways in terms of the material. I would pass on this, apart from the use that I have for it, because you'll think, well, don't you pack only one? And I do pack this even if I don't use it as a pillow. I sleep on my belly or on my side a lot, and this might be sad a little bit, but I need something to hug, to support whatever arm I have that's on top of me. So if I sleep like this on, say, another pillow, and I'll show you my favorite one in a second, if I sleep like this, then I might have this up against my side to kind of support my, my arm and my side. So it's not bad, but as a pillow, standalone, pass, go to something else. Now, I will show you my favorite for this season. This is the Nemo Fillo Elite Luxury. They make a couple Nemo, and the Fillo version is also very, very attractive, and I might try that one later, but this is the Elite Luxury kind of ultralight version. Look how small this packs. Like it packs into itself. I'll show you in a second. It's 4 inches by like 3 inches-ish in diameter once you pack it into itself. It's only 2.8 ounces, and it's packed really small, so it just fits anywhere on my bike, and it's really light. So I'll open this up for you. It unpacks really well with its own little stuff sack, and you'll see in a second kind of where that goes. It goes into a bit of a sleeve, like this is the back side of the pillow, and it's got a sleeve here, and you just leave that in there. It's really no problem. And let me blow this up for you, and I'll show you what I think. It's got this kind of twist valve thing on the back, and you kind of pop it out. Let me blow this for you. I'm back. I've had to play with this a little bit. It is a total of 15 inches wide. It is 11 inches tall, and it's got 3 inches of loft, again, depending on how much you blow it. I leave it pretty soft because, again, once you rest your head up against it, it'll firm up. It's got 3 baffles in there that move the air around quite efficiently, and it's not too noisy. You'll be tempted, obviously, to sleep on this side, which has a really luxurious kind of fabric that is not as catchy as on the seat of Summit up against my facial hair if you have like 5 o'clock shadow or a stubble, for example. Pros and cons. It doesn't weigh anything and it packs really small, really good. It's not super expensive, it's $80. There are cheaper options, there are more expensive options. I guess that ticks that box, right? Pros, it packs into itself. I don't have to carry a stuff sack and I can't risk losing it because it's in the little sleeve in here. Cons. There aren't that many. The one thing I can think of is I don't like this valve. It pokes out. It's kind of a twist and pull thing. You have to kind of fiddle with it a little bit. And it's a little bit annoying. You're not gonna really notice it when you sleep. It's just, this is a hard piece of plastic. It doesn't pack, and I like the Sea to Summit valve better. Maybe they can do a better job on the valve. Apart from that, guys, this is my favorite one. There's nothing else I can say that's really bad about it. I'm gonna keep using this as main pillow. I might carry this to hug, and I might leave the Sea to Summit at home. I hope you enjoyed this. Give me a like and a subscribe if you wanna see more. This is OG Adventures. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.